Okay. A bit of an hasty stream start, since I thought Turin would cast today, but apparently he doesn't. So I'm just spontaneously jumping in to stream the special event qualifier with undefined rewards today. And I need to post my stream somewhere. There, self-promotion. Oh, actually, it posted with the wrong title, so whatever. Clarify it briefly. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a bit discoordinated right now, because it's a bit hasty starting it. Also click the right thing, started streaming, right. And let's check if there's already a bracket up and someone waiting for me. Actually, yes. Nautical Sky. And be a few drafts for the picking system. It is again the 3x3 matrix, but with exclusive picks on the first two. So you won't see as many mirrors, but also need to be aware that factions can be picked away from you. Am I the top one in the bracket? And I should check what map we are on. I'm top in the bracket, okay. Itza is the first map. Oh boy. Draft. And lobby, and I should, before I forget it again, check things. Desktop audio is there, microphone audio is there. Okay. So the maps today are all incredibly open maps. Some are small like Itza, some are a bit more enclosed like Bordello Landing, but overall the theme is fairly open. Okay, let's start the picks. Inform opponent, and the first thing I pick is Lizardman. It's one of the top 3 factions, and it's nice to have it out of the way. And yeah, one of the top 3 factions is Ban. Oh my god, that's Dwarves and Norska. Ugh. What do I pick against Dwarves? Definitely not Empire. Let's pick Dark Elves. do I choose here? Maybe I should take greenskins as last option. I'm not sure how greenskins are against dwarves. Actually not too bad. And if the other side left them open. I don't want Empire, I don't want Bretonia. Beastman maybe. But the map is small, so they can't make much advantage of it all. So yeah, let's go full sweat mode and pick two of the top 3 factions. The 2 top factions. Kislev banned. Okay. I could whip out the picking tool, but I might do it for the next rounds. First one, I try to stay in time. So opponent has dwarfs, Narska, and vamp counts. And I have the first ban. Hey ho! What do I remove of this? Do I just go full killing dwarfs? Let's remove Lizard Nazca. Not sure if it's the worst one, but it is the bad one, at least, so I remove it first. Too much thinking in the early stages of the 3x3 just slows everything down. Opponent bans Lizard Dory. I haven't played that myself, but I'm hearing that it is very bad. Okay, then I guess Noska versus Dark Elves. It's fairly evenish, might maybe even Noska favored on this map. I don't know. Let's remove it. Maybe I should remove some greenskin stuff too. Yeah, Noska greenskins. Probably is good for greenskins. I don't know. I haven't played it. Maybe I shouldn't have picked greenskins, but it limits the options you have so much. Okay, my greenskins are removed. Now I have the option to go with Dark Elves against Dwarves or against Vamp Counts. And I quite confidently gonna pick of those to rather fight against the Vamp Counts. I haven't done that in like an eternity. Like really ages. So, first question is if I want to come with a Soul Stealer Dragon or with the Burning Head Caster. Okay, opponent has some slight issues joining. I recreate the lobby. If not, we have to his lobby. Often that just helps switching host. Because the reasons why it fails aren't actually very rational. Okay. Actually, I think I have an idea what I might pick here to get both my dragon and Burning Head. Joining game, and it worked. Great. Wasn't so difficult, was it? No, that's wrong. That's right, actually. I want the guy. The guy is hellish expensive, but also has crazy good stats and this leadership drain, which might make Undead crumble faster. And he should be enormous to take out Corpse Card and such and survive the counter attack by what's it called? By Vargeists and other flying stuff. So yeah. And I guess this, and I should also bring a Flaming Sword of Rune to, yeah. Ghost units aren't strong, you can't say that, but it's still better to be Zoro with annihilating them. Full range line here, and then guess I can't shoot them, so a lot of Corsairs. Maybe 2 witches. Then my first call-ins would be a lot of archers to take out corpse guards. And not sure about Cold One Knights. Guess 1, 2 Dark Riders, and then I kinda want more missile pieces. 2 of you. The Blood Rag Medusa. Now she would also be a good alternative to a dragon. Actually, she might be better than Locke here. Crazy anti-large duelist stats and the shooting to be safe, and mobile terror is not so important. Yeah, let's switch that up, and she's much cheaper than Locke here. And then I can still is cheaper, cost a lot. I guess. Do I want to take here? It feels a bit bad. I try not to poke. Haven't used them in a long time. Yeah, let's do it. And if I fail, that's also fine. I'm a bit... we have a gigantic tournament today with 5... 10... 15... 44 players. I'm a bit into tryharding to get into the top 4 to qualify, but I'm also aware that amongst 44 players, the chances aren't as big, so I also wouldn't be sad to lose it.
Dark power. Success awaits.
Okay, first put them in here.
Swords! Corsairs! The merciless host! Corsairs!
Careful with maybe Winds of Death. Oh, sun-dreaded lag. Seems to have subsided quickly. No fire at will. God mode. Need to remember to take the guard mode away when I send them in melee. Alright. Ready to play. 20 minutes in, that's okay, 25 minutes to play. And, well, I suspect first round would give 5-minute extra or something if you really need it. Someone asked for the stream link. Let's quickly get it out again while the timer already ticks. Not delay that anymore than necessary. The Red Duke. Oh boy. Now I kinda wish to have
Onward! Onward! Murder awaits!
actually, I might not be prepared for this Fighting Beast plus the 2 White Kings. I already forgot about the existence of White Kings, which is a very good sign and start. So, I think I'm gonna start use just some more crossbows and then Cold War Knights to just
Blood for Cain!
make sure. Are they on foot? They're on foot, so maybe shooting at them not the best.
Bleak swords! Going! Moving out!
Forward!
Bit scared of Dragonfire for them,
Follow!
but shoot into them.
Chariots! Carnage awaits! Bleak swords! Dark Rider crossbows! Following orders!
So go for them.
Chariots! My blade hungers! No survivors!
Shoot the corpse card, I guess. I think I should be able to take this point.
Beyond compare!
Merciless
Actually, no,
warriors.
I need you over here.
Party guide!
Quickly.
Druki!
Come back. I first need some Dark Riders.
Death!
Supreme sorceress!
Onwards to murder!
I'm a line.
Sorceress!
And oh my god, what are you doing there?
Carnage awaits! Chariots! No mercy!
I hope it doesn't swerve too much.
Advancing! With pleasure!
Come back, come back. And now I want my Cold War Knights.
Cold ones! Cold-blooded killers! To destruction!
Yeah, in here.
Death awaits!
Burned quite a bit of my own unit.
Dark elves!
Actually, fighter, yeah. Actually, go in there and I pop my first.
Massacre them! We understand! Murder awaits! Bloody murder!
Then come out again.
Cold ones!
Charge you in.
Them!
Shoot.
Massacre them! Slash kill! Dark elves! Battle ready!
I sent something to the top point. I don't think so, actually. That's bad.
At once! It is done!
On to violence!
Druki, forward! Corsair!
Cold War Knights to get up
Glorious
here.
destruction!
So dudes are in there.
Without question!
Oh, they have some
Dark Riders!
stocked
Murder
units over
awaits.
there.
The merciless host! Dark elves! By your command! No mercy! To
Getting
destruction!
a bit of a
Without question!
grip on the dukes though.
Wickedly
And
depraved!
I think just start here the next burning head to get my winds out rather quickly.
On to slaughter!
Go here. Not sure what I want next. Oh, the Duke has taken off. Fine, I guess.
We are ready!
Should be fine.
Ever onward!
Moving out! Eager for battle! Attack!
Fighting.
Battle ready! We are ready! On to slaughter! Kill them!
Go and kill the corpse count, or at least try.
Kill them!
I need to be careful.
On to slaughter!
Though if the Duke falls there, I think that is a win already.
Advance, Druki! Advance!
Where have I summoned the Harpies? On the wrong end.
Going! Following orders! Eager for battle! Warriors! Blood will flow!
Some lag. Doesn't crash. Be painful. No. I feel like I'm so far ahead that I could argue that would be my win. Tap in again.
Then. End them!
Guard mode. Oh, they're taking those. It's not a bad choice.
Dark Riders! Massacre them!
Foul sorceries! Fell sorcery!
them.
Eurathan, as you say. Glorious
Safety.
destruction.
Iridium is my caster. It's not really worth it. Let's make an undercast in here.
Summoning destruction.
Onward.
And
Death.
continue hunting the Duke. This up there isn't looking so good, but
We are ready.
can change that.
Druki.
Can change.
Cold ones. Onward. Blood for Cain. Enchantress.
By Cain.
The merciless host.
Let's use it. It's a bit
Moving out.
overkill, I guess.
Massacre them.
But
Die, weaklings. Forward. Moving out. Corsair handbows.
Onwards to murder.
Druki.
I still need to get my points, but once the blob of the
Dark Riders. It is done. Understood.
counts as crushed, they crumbled usually fairly quickly.
Advance,
Let's also
Druki.
get up here,
Cold ones.
Onwards to
charge the
murder.
hounds, like, slightly off the point. Don't do that, keeps them on the point if you do this.
Merciless warriors.
So I
Battle ready.
suspect it doesn't matter here.
Supreme sorceress.
Corsairs. Die, weaklings.
Cold-blooded killers.
Death. We are ready. Bleak swords.
Back here. Get the last things.
Carnage awaits.
Cold-blooded killers. Orders understood.
Tell the Duke you're welcome.
Dark sorceress. Nagarothi.
Forward. Kill everything. Dark Rider crossbows. On to slaughter.
She didn't like it.
By Drakira. Corsair handbows.
Dealers in death. Death awaits. We are ready.
Obeying. We shall return. Dark Riders.
Get the sight, and
Eurathan.
I get new
As you say.
crossbows to
It
bully
is
the
done.
Duke.
Advance, Druki.
Dealers in death. Limitless power. With haste.
I haven't popped the abilities on the
Advancing.
Onward. We shall return.
witch elves, which is not good, but
Eager for battle.
Cold ones.
I think it doesn't matter anymore here.
Killers. Onward. Kill them. Advancing. Dealers in death. Onward. End them.
This card is quite sticky.
If you wish. Battle calls. Come to me.
Eager for battle. Advancing. On to slaughter. Die.
Stasis points.
Dark elves.
Must. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Seeking
whoa.
distraction. Shifting. Eager for battle. Setting forth. Rip.
Now losing a lot. Would
Nagarothi.
still be fine,
By your command.
but
Druki, forward.
no need
On to
to
slaughter.
let it come to that.
Destroy. Onwards to murder.
Battle calls.
Chase him.
Bloody murder. Druki, forward.
Shooting at the
Dark
zombies
elves.
there isn't really efficient, but I want the point quickly.
Bringers of death.
I have the point, but yeah.
Urathen!
We are ready.
Attack!
Right, then I shoot those instead.
Onwards to murder! Corsair handbows! Carnage awaits! Dark elves! Druki! Druki! Forward! As you say,
And
Cold ones.
Dark Riders!
I took you to land.
Murder awaits!
Battle ready.
Advancing!
Die, weaklings.
Witch elves!
I will!
It's
By Cain!
dangerous place there, Duke.
Understood.
Managed so well to keep him alive, far longer than I would have expected him to live.
It is done.
Ah, even more.
Going.
I knew it.
Yeah,
Unending
luckily
glory is
they
yours.
really don't do well, the harpy, bats against harpies, against the raw harpies. The Duke was a bit surprising, but I don't know what this cost is. I guess over 3k, so I didn't look what spells he had. Yeah, the Red Siren was a very good choice. Very likely much better than Lockyer on a Dragon. Definitely cheaper than Lockyer on a Dragon. Burning Head, you can't really complain. They actually did way more damage than I thought they did. It looked a bit flimsy, but I guess that's just it's not instant burst damage, so slightly to underestimate them, easy to underestimate them. My opponent reported the match already. Okay, nice. Can look a bit more. They did fine. I don't think they had the Scab's Grass. At least I didn't notice them. Yeah, without the bats, there really was nothing to chase my archers. That would be really dangerous. And the infantry just can't fight against Corsairs, even with a corpse cut in there. And a burning head. Well, I suspect the matchup is rather horrible for the Counts currently. At least I don't really see what they could do. I will be playing more games, yes. I'm playing in the tournament right now, so 4 rounds at least, and if they let me, I will also cast the semi-finals and finals. So about 5 games still on. It's just there's long breaks in between usually because you need to wait for everyone to finish up in a round and then start the next one. And this was rather fast, but others... the other 15 matches still take a while. 16 actually. I might make it to the finals. At least into the top 4 I have a realistic chance. But there's just so many players, I wouldn't bet on it. Turin is today completely in admin managing, and I already see that some players disconnected and need to be dropped and removed. There's so many players, that's kind of bound to happen, and the rather wacky servers, or not servers. +4 for Dark Elf games. Oh, that's tough, but yeah, the first games you play in multiplayer are different. If you don't play another total beginner, you kinda get wiped off the floor with... What's this phrase? I think I butchered something of it. You get... whatever. Dark Elves are a fun faction. But you need to know how to play into their strengths, and a lot of movement and mobility and shooting, otherwise you get overrun. Do the vamp counts have anything that would be good against the Bloodfrag Medusa? I guess Vlad would be good, but he definitely would win, but there's no reason to let him get onto them with 40 speed. Maybe Blood Knights? Argolf also is already expensive enough that even if it does a lot of damage to the Medusa, it would be totally worse from their side. And this thing is horribly expensive. Strigoi, what are your stats on the Terrorgeist? Oh. Yes, regeneration, so it doesn't need the hunger. Maybe this could be the pick against both Dragon Lords and the Medusa. And more Crypt Ghouls to crush the Corsairs. Red Duke isn't doing it. Yeah, it's actually not that expensive. Though. It's approaching 3k, yeah. No. I don't think that's super worth it. Oh, as if only works against Lords and Heroes, so not against the Medusa. That means he would probably wreck Locke here. Those stats aren't even good. There's a swarm of flies in there. But my Dark Elves. Yeah. If you compare Locke here on the dragon, that's... he gets 10 more on melee defense, so he has 10 more about, and reduces Cloud of Lies reduces that. Actually, Red Duke might win that. With as if active. The most common lord and the easiest lord for Dark Elves is a Soulstealer Dragon, yes. Yeah. Just with Soulstealer. It's fairly cheap for being both a monster and incredibly tanky and doing quite good damage with Soulstealer, also to punish blobs. It probably is also even a good choice into vampire counts. I just wanted this Burning Head because the spell is kinda broken, so yeah. And it's also just not fun to play with this unkillable dragon monster that can evaporate whole armies. I mostly go white, yes. I mainly play like a Shadowcaster. And then some fairly white armies. That's really white. Some monsters often in there. I like the new Medusas. Both the normal one and the Regiment of Renown. Dragon is not killable when you control him. Yeah. It depends heavily on what you land them. You also could almost say that Red Duke with his healing is almost unkillable, but that's only true as long as you don't have a shit ton of missiles pointing at him. What factions do I play most? What else? That's by far the most. And then Empire, probably the second by now, somewhat tied with Dark Elves, and then Lizards currently because they are strong and fairly nice to play. Beastman. Yeah, that's kind of the top 5. A bit roaming, Bretonia. Chaos not so much. Skaven a bit. Yeah. Mainly shooting and gunpowder factions if I want to. I would play Coast a lot if they wouldn't completely suck in domination mode. All those sweet maximum gunpowder armies. Playing quick battles in domination would be okay as practice if the maps would be good. So you learn things there that are useful, but it's more useful for the map specific, since they're really choke point heavy, and the mod created maps are more open and with less choke points, so they play really differently. Other units are better in there, and you need to move more around and care more about formation. So if you want to find just some stuff to practice micro, quick battle is okay. But if you really want to train things, I would recommend going into the looking for PvP channel on the Total Tavern Discord and just get other players that are also at best in their skill level and your skill level. What does Coast need? Coast needs definitely speed if they want to compete in domination. At the moment that their initial army crumbles away, they are completely hopeless because they need to reinforce with 23 speed, while the other side can chuck out heavy cavalry, which they already struggle with because heavy cavalry is good against gunpowder units by riding them down, or against missile units in general. And yeah, then you have 20 speed halberds and try to get a 78 speed Empire Knight with them, and it just doesn't work. They also need some mid-tier units, so Sirens were good, they have fairly fast. If they were good, that would be really helpful. The rest, you can't really say that most of the units are bad. Like, deck gunners definitely have way too little leadership. The moment something touches them, they crumble away. That could be easily fixed, but that wouldn't help the overall problems of Coast and domination. They really lack the ability to contest any mobility. Even in the skies, they have really good shooting units in the skies, but the only thing to defend them there is crappy fellbats. So the moment something strong is in the skies, the whole section here is useless. Dogs are okay, but the moment the other side has cavalry, okay, they're actually not okay, their leadership is crap. The moment the other side has cavalry, dogs are completely pointless. And yeah, you can say that for a lot of things here, and in the end you only fight with deckhands and basic guns, and you can't win with that in domination. Double Mongo heroes. Those guys, you mean? I don't know. They cause terror, which is good, and they are really good at slowing things down, but they need to hit them first once. And they are stalked, yes, but they also die at every infantry spear unit, so despite being anti-infantry, they aren't actually good against infantry. And infantry lords and heroes, okay, but those are very rare. Most are mounted. The crabs are also, they aren't a bad unit. You can't say that, like, they are a bit crabby. But you can take the shotguns and get a so much better unit in return, but they can't carry a domination game without a lot of backup by mobility. They usually get shot or caught by some fast, large units. In land battle, it's apparently different since the coast just doesn't have to move there. They sit in a box and shoot us with their cannons and handguns and don't have to move. And the enemy mobility has to come to them to crack their box, but domination they have to go out. Maybe the rotting leviathans could get a new, let's say, shotgun monster treatment, like the Thunder Barge getting a set of Grudge Raker, or what's it called here, hand cannon units mounted on them, and not the puny 20 missile strength gunners that are on there. And then they maybe would be good. Currently they aren't worth it. Okay, do we have the second round? Starting in a moment. Okay. So 10 minutes longer in the first round. I almost expect that every round, with so many players, every round will get a bit over time. What faction I play next? Let me see what the map is. Next map is Bordello Landing. That's a fairly flexible map, so I have to look what my opponent picks in this. I told it before, but the first two picks for each side picks 3 factions, and the first 2 get one after the other and exclusive, so can't both pick the same faction, and making plans for that isn't really useful. You should have a set of factions that you might to pick, but you have to adapt to the opponent, what they choose. Making the Leviathan into a real landship, yeah. Two matches actually still going on. For competitive tournaments, one-tricking a faction is more or less bad, yes. You can get some real advantages out of it, because you can turn around slightly bad matchups and such, and expand your pool of good matchups that you want to play if you're really good in a faction. But if you completely crumble apart once you don't get them, or if you have nothing else to support them, so you should at least have two, 3 good other factions to support them. But if you're new, it's totally fine to start with one faction and completely learn it. If you're new, you don't really have to concern yourself with competitive tournaments and just go and play for fun, not for victory or tournament victory. I'd say I have about 60% of my matches in Wood Elves, so I'm a bit of the one-trick pony myself, but I notice that from time to time. Yeah, the current systems that we play with don't really have bans, so the opponent can't just completely ban away that faction for you. At least not completely out of a match, just in the matrix picks phase afterwards, which I might show for the next one. I can. Geez, it's still unclean from the last stream. So yeah, it works like this. Both sides pick 3 factions, and then you take turns and eliminate those matchups. And there they can totally ban all 3 of the faction matchups, but they might have to take some bad choices in return then. Blind those out. Switch back. Still no round 2 app. The last 2 matches apparently neither get done nor react to Turin. Medusa for Dark Elves. So they are strong anti-large armor-piercing fighter, especially the Regiment of Renown. So you can, like seen in the last match, they can go and fight the Red Duke. They can go and fight Crypt Horrors, take out corpse cards, and yeah, similar threats. Go into cavalry if they are too strong anti-large, so you shouldn't pit them against Grey Knights, but against most other things, a Medusa should totally be fine. But that's only if you have to. If you don't have to go into melee, you can just poke the same targets from range or shoot into expensive infantry like Graveguard, so the tier above 600, I would say. And that's equally true for the normal Medusas. Also, if Lords stand still, or hero units, then you can shoot them and actually hit them. I remember some Doom Bull dying with like 11 value because I wasn't completely managing him, and I got sniped by a Medusa. And then really strong is this ability from the Blood Shrine, Blood Rack Medusa. It's a bit finer transmutation type-ish, I think, so you can punish blobs with it. Am I a draw, actually? 1500 to 1500? Or did you have technical difficulties? Wow. I had some very close calls where I was like 1 point away from a draw, but never actually experienced it myself. Though I've seen it once, still remember it. Maybe twice actually. But yeah, very rare to actually go for that. Against Korn, I think against Korn I would first of all come with a Dark Magic Dragon, because for all others I would be afraid that Valkyrie just killed them. Valkyrie would also totally kill this one if you go for a straight fight, but with this one you can heal, so that's fine. And then your infantry totally gets 100% overrun by Minotaurs. If they come with Minotaurs, I just crash through, no chance for that. So you need a lot of AP missiles to deal with them. And also probably a lot of Dread Knights, maybe actual Dread Knights and not Cold One Knights. Medusa should also be fine, though for everything that's good for you against the Minotaurs, you have to struggle to keep them away from Valkyria. Okay, round 2 is up, and I will be playing against the Leech Lord. So, get my action picking. Oh, I get the link for this. I think I should mute Discord to not spam you with it. Can I mute Discord? Can. I hope it actually works, since it somehow goes for notifications, but yeah. Map was Bordello Landing, right. Busts ready. And is picking. And the first pick is Greenskin. That is not unexpected, and I'm gonna answer it with Lizardman. And yeah, I think I'm sticking to Empire here. What were other factions that Leech Lord plays? I wouldn't remember losing to his greenskins all the time. Yeah, I know most tournament players that are more in the veterancy. Bretonia, huh. I won't be picking Wood Elves against Greenskins Bretonia, so that much is clear. Questions, what else do I pick? Could just go with Dark Elves again. So, switch here. Bretonia. Dark Elves. Empire. Some greenskins. I have some Lizardman. And last is Beastman. Alright. Opponent has the first ban. So, what do I expect to go here? Probably this. I think overall that's not super favorable for me. The best factions at the moment are Greenskins, Lizardmen. It's because those are the, or because they are the best factions, those are the top picks here from both our sides. And Kislev. Kislev is the uncontested #1, but because it's uncontested, it is banned today. Opponent bans Bretonia versus Dark Elves. Okay. Then I remove Greenskins Dark Elves, that is horrible, and Greenskins Empire. Okay, this is going something like this. Would I ban? Yeah. But the opponent is still thinking about it. That's a good sign. If the opponent doesn't have to think, that means they know all the matchups very well. If I can avoid it, I don't want to play Dark Elves against Beastman, because that's usually not ending very well. Your AP missiles are rather wasted, you only pay an extra tax for that, and then you just get run over by Minotaurs. And Sangors, currently, you win the infantry fight, but they don't have to give you the infantry fight. Round 1 was me on Dark Elves against a Vamp Count player, and it was a bit one-sided. He couldn't protect his dragon really well from missiles and had to stay back with a huge dragon, and the army crumbled a bit to Burning Head and just superior Dark Elf melee. Okay, opponent bans Beastman Empire and Beastman Dark Elves actually. Uh-huh, nice. So that would be one that I wanted to remove. I can remove the last Greenskins matchup, because I don't know it. The opponent is Greenskin main, and I guess I played it only once and it was very so-so. So against a strong player I don't want to risk it. Lizards. So this is a fairly fair matchup, I would say, and this one is disfavored against Bretonnia, since Lizard can do some degenerate tactics with large beasts that Bretonnia doesn't really have an answer to. But I still hope for Empire versus Bretonnia, because I have played that a lot and know fairly well how to handle it. Turin said he wanted to focus more on adminning the match, or the whole tournament, this whole tournament, and I can kinda understand it, since it is huge with 44 players in first round. You get some cases during each round that need handling, and it's better if you can handle them immediately. And it just sucks to have to interrupt your casting each time and step out and let the matchup run unattended. We're playing Bretonnia against Lizardmen, apparently. I don't like that, but let's see how well I do in this. My lizards here. So to remember what the secret tags were. Bernard BRET, I think a Master Monday. There's a net. This is fine. Wailing Skies. Huh. This might actually be interesting against Britannia. But let's keep it. Nation, banishment, the rest is also fine. Expensive. But yeah. He killed all of Britannia's infantry on his own. Get my green wood lizards banner. And some protections. Spearsaurus. I'm not super worried about Stream Snipe. Like, the players all kinda know each other in this community, so if someone wants to step solo and stream snipe, then I guess let them have it. I'm not really willing to deal with the hassle to prevent it. Can't say I like this build. Breath Crystal, no, I have healing in there. Other Spearsaurus. Cold One Spear Riders. No, actually, maybe I go for Horned ones. 1, 2. Let's give it 1 and those. Those. Just some capture weight here and Jeffs. Feels a bit bad. You. Another Cruxigar? I don't know how good they are against Knights of the Realm. I wish I would be knowledgeable. Yes. Do I want Riding Skies? Or rather the Convergence? Nine wins, 5 wins each time. Ah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Not a very creative build. I hope I can wipe out his shooting enough so that I can play safe with Master Mundi. He needs to magic cast the shooting down. Doesn't have a wind spell. Maybe a life slam plus a Thunderous one or a Dread or something would be better. Or a Fire Slan and what's it called? Breath Crystal. But let's get the big boss Toad Throne Rider. I know. Whatever. Master Mundi. Well, his magic is... I can't scroll. His magic is healing, which is very good in himself, and Temple Guard, and the Cruxigors, and then a net. If you get a net on an expensive Bretonnian cavalry unit, you can then charge it with your either with your spears, your ground spears, or your Cold One spear riders, and get a free kill on them. Like, Bretonnian cavalry needs their charge bonus to really perform, and if you net them, you deny that and win engagements with that. And on top of that, he has this ruination of cities, which completely wipes the Bretonnian infantry if it comes in contact with them. So yeah, he has good magic. All slants have good magic, but he is especially on a big beast, which you can't do for the other slants. Otherwise, I would bring a fire slan, 100%. But if I just bring a slan, I'm slightly worried that it gets sniped by either Luan, Alberish, or Grail Knights whittling through. Something like this. Okay, so those three should stick together a bit. Like, Skinks currently buff Cruxigors with weapon strengths, and Temple Guards would be there to prevent cavalry from getting cocky. And Master Mundi advances with a Saurus car. Let's be ready. Yeah. Okay. We have an Alberish. Yeah, that's not really surprising. Alberish has this annoying anti-large aura, which gives everyone around him spears, basically, and spears get double spears, and is good against... really good for killing Cruxigors, large beasts, and such, so... I must make sure that I don't leave Master Mundi unattended, otherwise he will come and kill him. The Master... it will take a while, so... Damsel as blood, flesh to stone, I see. Maybe you should have waited for the horned ones. Okay, we have pole arms. Gonna land on my skinks. Is he really? Does he dare? No, he doesn't. Just faking it. Okay, so we have only 2 archers. I find that a bit odd, but also very pleasing for me. Some of you... Actually, do I have enough capture right to... No, they are foot squires. Oh, 3 archers, I was just blind. Hide a bit in the trees here. Taking the other point, and now I have to advance, and I should do it before the other side cavalry comes in. And let's do this first. Charge in here.
Keep it from the foe.
And to make sure to get my Cruxigors onto the foot squares. And also ruin the city. Okay, and there's only 2 left. Let's give it a bit of a protection here. Charge in. And I think as the next trick I want some horned ones. You need to get away from here, get away from the halberds. Get out a bit. Spears to retreat a bit. To come up for halberds. And I want my first heal on you. Ah, was this Wrath of Manan. Fight them, get away from the halberds again, and I want more javelins. When do I have my next magic? Oh, that was a fair charge. I should give them a net. And get some spears over there. Oh yeah, that wasn't good. That really wasn't good. Maybe here to get the foot squares. Do I get my javelins? Yes. Oh god, my Hornet one got completely murdered. This is bad. I need my code one. Calf coming over. And they have a bit of a problem. No, you should shoot at them. So halberds that I run into, but no big choice right now. I'm holding the points, it is rather important. I might need to get Temple God to Alberish. And I want a net on Alberish. And I want to completely kill Alberish. So I'm just gonna do that. And if he crumbles, I hope all of Britannia crumbles. Get him, boys. Get him. Sars are here. Ah, they're already flying. Not super good. Alvarez gets escorted off, which is fine. I need to... Maybe you can throw at them. To get his archers. I'm a bit crumbling here on the infantry side, so I get some reinforcement. And if Alvarez dies, I think this will be over. Britannia is rather allergic to this. Some leadership. Should heal yourself a bit. Alvarez died. Okay, now I need to come over here and save my crumbling army. To wait a bit. Oh, I'm actually losing this side here. So I might... Okay, so I move away. Okay, get them. Oh, I don't have the winds for that right now. Now I can. Temple Guard is finally grinded down. Oh, there's some calf coming. I can get some Horned Run rather soon. They actually defeat them? Wow. No, just knight errants. Maybe go over there. Sure what to do with the skanks, but I have nothing else to summon right now, so it seems I barely made it over here. And the points are incredibly dangerous for my opponent. If they don't get this point, they have a big problem. And I won't get it. I guess I got boosted with Flash to Stone from the caster quite a bit. That would explain. I didn't save the first match, oh my god. Still do that? Probably not. Replace. Well, what's one So, what do we have here? Alberish. Yeah, he got trapped too early and didn't really get it. But he enabled stuff around him, like the hippos, to get something. Mastermundi value 2.8k. Yeah, that's really great. He actually did way better against Alberish. I've seen some chunky hits, but I guess if he gets a charge, which is a bit unreliable since he's the ground one, he can get hits in there. They got a lot of healing, but I also threw them into rather dangerous positions. Temple Guard, completely fine. And yeah, spears against the calf. Completely okay. Velocitans killed Irish. That alone is worth a lot. Yeah, the one archer that I didn't immediately delete was magic. Got a lot of value. So yeah. Shows why you need to do that. Wasn't really a lot of cavalry, and the foot squires. I guess you can't complain about this one, though I believe it would be double summoned. The others, not so much. If I didn't snipe his lord, I would think the mid would have gone rather poorly. In the moment where I actually killed his lord, my mid line were actually about to crumble away. I didn't have reinforcement Saurus in there that were ready to come in, and the first wave that I summoned in was about to die, and if they die and there's just skinks left, the enemy cavalry completely writes them down. So it was actually rather dangerous there. I need to report the match. Where are the lizards? And Britannia. Okay, let's close this. I think he could have pressured me in the beginning a bit more and tried to put more pressure on my right flank and then eventually maybe surround me and cut off my skink javelins, because they did a lot of work. They threw a lot of jabs into foot squires, hippos, and also Alberish. And if he had cut my supplies, maybe I would have struggled there and got my lord isolated from my side, and that's also really not good. Like, if Alvarish and the Hippos had landed on Master Mundi, he would have died quickly. And no spears would be around. I have to add. Should clean up the faction picker for next round. Keep you around, might need you again. I usually don't play as much high elves. I don't really enjoy their play style of elite archers and more or less static lines. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with them with their decent mobility, but in the end it feels like you always need a core of Sovereign Guard, and they are really immobile. But also, I just like the other two elf factions way better. And playing a third one they all have a bit similar weaknesses, like all elves are allergic to explosions and burning heads and such stuff. And a bit diversity you need. And they are snobby and I don't like them. Look at their heads. It's ridiculous. Yeah, in between the matches, I don't really care what I show. It's it doesn't really matter. I could try some build things here, but I don't really like theory crafting without knowing the maps and matchups. So if you just do it for the funs of it and against everything, it gets a bit dry. So let's see, who are other players on 2 wins that are competition? BM Berserk, yep, definitely. Tim the Wilder, Outer Region, Scrambled Egg, Hitman Hippo, Subotai, yep. All danger, all danger. Let's hope RNG is good to me and doesn't match me against them. Where's Houseplant? Didn't I see Houseplant? Houseplant lost to Outer Region. Oh my god. Nice. Housecat and Reginald Puggington are still playing. Oh yeah. I only have 2 opponent points so far. Well, I guess if I have 1-2 matches, I can only have 2 opponent points. Is that true? Yes. Summon 4 already. How's that possible? A win and 4 opponent points. Oh, he won the draw. He won the draw. Great sentence. He played the draw, and Turin counted it as victory for both sides, I guess. It's rare enough, so kinda sounds fair to award it like this. Not yet that you could purposefully construct it and abuse this. Game is too clunky to exactly time capturing points on the second. I need something new to drink. Will I post more domination games on my YouTube channel? Probably, yes. I got asked and convinced to do that. Like, I won't do it regularly, like fixed 3 or 4 per week. Just whenever the fancy strikes me, I will do it. And still mainly do streams whenever the opportunity arises. They are somehow easier to do with YouTube. Like uploading the one video I did today took like an hour an upload almost. Nah, it's too much. 40 minutes an upload, and then 80, 90 minutes in processing until YouTube finally was finished checking it. And if I had just streamed it directly, it would have been instantly. It's a bit weird what videos are the difference between streaming and video uploading. I think everyone in the round is done. Next round is live. Really, so many players that the website lags right now whenever everyone starts refreshing the round. So, who am I playing? Oh my god, Tim the Wilder. That might be game over for me. I don't have a good record of fighting him. Not recently. What's the map? Edge of the Darkwood. Which one was that? I think that was the big version of Borderlaw Landing, the big open one. Yes, it was. Yeah, I'm not surrendering against Tim the Wilder. I'm just saying I wouldn't be very surprised if that's end of the winning streak. But if it is, then Tim will give me a very good opponent score. So I might even make it in with one loss. Let me see, we have currently 11 on 2 victories, so get 6 on 3 victory and 3 on 4 victories. Let me contact him though. Where is Tim? Right. This is a draft. Put it on the right screen. And it seems I'm host for this one. This is good. So first pick. Oh, Plant and Berserk. The current and last season finals champion winner. That's a bit more unlucky than my opponents. A bit, a tiny bit. Good luck. Okay, let's start the draft here. And I open up with a Lizardman pick. My opponent knows Lizardman way better than I do, but yeah, whatever. At least I don't give the lizards to him, and I get a strong faction. I can play decent-ishly. And I'm curious what he's gonna pick. I bet first pick is greenskins from his side. And Noska probably. Noska is good against lizards. Good-ish. Good enough. I can't play it as lizards. Yeah, exactly. Greenskins and Noska. And honestly, I'm gonna pick Wood Elves into that. Because a lot of people think Wood Elves are good against Noska. So they ban this matchup, and those are free bans for me. And I have to remove the greenskins all anyway, I think. And for the last one, Dark Earth against. Let's pick Empire. It's a really wide and open map. Oh, our opponent is also an Empire for the last one, and I can now show it to you with how it looks like. This is my side, and greenskins. There's Nazca. Nazca and the Empire. Wait. And my first ban is Empire versus greenskins. You can get a mirror matchup. The first two are open, and the first two picks are open, and we take turns making those picks. So we can't choose what another one has picked. But the third one is so that you don't get an asymmetrical pick that especially favors player 1 or player 2. The third one is made hidden, and in this one both sides can pick the same faction. Opponent bans Nazca versus Empire and Nazca Wood Elves as expected. It's a free ban for me, though not so free. Whatever. And I actually think that this one, greenskins, Lizard versus Nazca, might be worse for me than Wood Elves versus greenskins. I'm not sure about that. Probably Tim knows the building tactics to defeat me on this. Let's keep it like this anyway. If I lose on Wood Elves, I lose on Wood Elves. Lizard greenskins and what was it? Lizards Nazca. It might actually end up in an Empire mirror. That would be funny. I need to get a grip on myself to not meme that around. There's so many options how they could approach that. opponent again thinking hard, taking its time. Which again is a good sign for me. Means there's a lot to think about. And he doesn't know the certain death and defeat victory builds to stump me in. What's it gonna be? Okay, so he bans Greenskins Wood Elves, that is nice. I don't have to remove that myself. And the Empire Mirror. So we are left on Wood Elves versus Empire or Lizards versus Empire. And I think Lizards versus Empire is a really playable match, and even though I don't really know much about it, but so that's why I'm kinda scared of it. Empire has a lot of missiles which you somehow have to deal with. I don't know the best tactics for that, so I'm gonna pick a good old Wood Elves versus Empire match, even though Wood Elves are somewhat disfavored in here, and hope to make up in some experience. Now the question, how to play it. We have a really wide and open map. That means there's gonna be a lot of mobility, so that means I want a shadow caster rather than a live caster. And I also don't want Drycha or branch races, I think. Expensive on an eagle, but then the map is really open and easy for artillery, so I need to defend against that. They aren't particularly useful if the other side doesn't bring artillery, but if they do and I don't have them, I have almost certainly lost, so I kinda have to bring them and pay the tax on this. Then kinda like this. Maybe actually the really cheap ones, and I can get one more infantry unit. Actually a Glade Rider here. Maximum view, maximal riots. Can't leave home without that. Some missile pieces for later, though I'm not sure if Glade Guard are the best choice for that. The map is really big and open, so Glade Riders might be better just to poke at some heavy cavalry. And as much as I don't like it, I think a Stag Knight will be good here. Then the Firebark Elders might actually switch them into the opening army. 1200. Do I really bring a Wild Rider's shields here? Would I really do that? Betrayal. No, against Empire Knights they just lose. So maybe a Sisters of Zorn, but they're really have problems with shooting. They really do have problems there. Maybe Way Watchers. If I'm already struggling with cavalry, maybe a second stack, and I can't do math in my head. Why is there only 400 left? Shouldn't I? Ah, no. Good idea. I don't think so. I want those shields. If that just Punas them, that might be troublesome. Da-da-da-da. Those to them, and then takes the Races of the Frozen Heart. Maybe then switch one to those and have a bit more AP damage there. Though I could also... Do I want to go for stuff here? Not really. Cane Conduit, maybe. No, I have to keep the caster alive for a long time like this. Okay. Map is switched, everything seems ready. Okay. I'm kinda running a build that I have done so several times already, so maybe my opponent fairly well knows what I'm doing here and has a counterattack, but I didn't come up with a other alternative right now. Like on this map you could maybe do some really crazy calf rushes to take straight go for the opponent's home point and go through the forest and surround everything, but my last tries of calf rushes into Empire were all more or less horrible. There's your distinct possibility that the other side has this AoE net on markers and then just kills your Stag Knights instantly with Huntsmen. Huntsmen are a huge problem because they are kinda better archers than what else have, which, heh.
Spellweaver ready.
There is a good chance for Wood Elves, you can't deny that, but if the Empire plays clean and methodically,
I will weave it.
I think they win that more. And if Tim the Wilder is known for one thing, then it is playing clean and methodically.
Panel guard. Glade guard. Orders acknowledged. Our bows are yours. Ready to fire.
Go front, you go front.
Glade guard.
Actually, I might be more defensive on the left flank, so I should skew the formation into that direction.
Ready and
Not
able.
yet.
Glade guard. Bowman ready. Silent sentinel.
Awaiting the call.
Alright, ready. Oh, he has 19 units. Oh, that's a lot. That probably means he has a full force. Empire State Troop spam, all with shields. And yeah, I don't see any other units. That means he has 5 huntsmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus the Lord that is vanished, 13. And then 6 units I can't see. So yeah.
Prosper.
One of them might have Vanguard deployment,
It shall be
so I
done.
don't really believe it. So, okay, he has Huntsman. How do I deal with that? Honestly, I need to get my own. Oh, no, that's a Hellstorm rocket battery.
Waystalker.
That's nice. Let's make our presence known. Oh, it's actually too far away. Wow,
Hiding in wait.
that rarely happens with Waystalkers.
Song. Within my power.
Waystalker ready.
Yeah, is he dismounting them? No, he's somehow turning around.
Forever loyal.
Oh, phew. Actually go a bit into the forest.
Spellweaver ready.
At once. Going forth.
Kill 2 models, yes, so in
Hiding in wait.
60 seconds I can kill the second.
At once.
The last 2 models.
Guided by nature.
And I just need to make sure that until then I'm not grilled
Glade
in Hellstorm fire. And actually this positioning here is very bad. He is doing an early aggressive move.
Weaver of fates.
I want this one,
We have a victory
which
point.
is rather
Keep it
interesting.
from
You
the
need
foe.
to go in free fire.
Swiftly.
Where is he shooting?
Deepwood archers.
Here.
Quickly. Orders. Waystalker ready.
Okay, he's getting some cavalry. This was a bad summon. I think it was a bad summon.
Go.
Go
Straight away.
too far
Our
up,
powers are yours. Swiftly. With haste.
and I can eliminate it in about a second
Faithful.
to cast on them.
I hear you. Following orders. With
This is
haste.
bad. This is bad.
Understood.
My cavalry needs to come over, and I need to get stuff into his. Actually, go and walk into them.
We are tireless.
this over here.
Understood. Aye.
And to get the cast out of here,
Nature's
save them, and that is a devastating burning head. I hate the spell. I need to get stuff back.
Swiftly. Orders received. Quickly. Ever ready.
Push in here.
Eternal guard.
Like this, most of my archers are dying, or close to dying.
Aye. Yes.
Keep on, keep on. The spearmans, but I need to right now.
Blaze guard.
Takes them out. My archers are coming back though.
Head off. Release.
I will find it.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I blundered my lodge.
Moving now.
I think. Is this Marcus with a net? No, it's a Huntsman General, but still bad. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Targets. Yes. And what? Orders acknowledged.
Oh no. Come on. Push through. Eh, whatever.
A speed.
Didn't properly click that. Is my lord dead already? No, not yet.
Loose.
So any second, I guess.
Very well.
Come back. Right things.
For Our Lady. Charge. Orders. Now. We accept. No. The
Now my
enemy
lord
has
is
slain
dead.
our lord. Go. Cavalry. By
Breakthrough.
armed and ready.
Still stop them? Probably not.
As you say. Right. Quickly. Understood. Glory to the eternal realm.
So I need to get my caster back rather quickly.
Back. Now.
So I suspect that's not gonna happen.
Swiftly. Go. Hunter, moving fast. At once. Awaiting orders. Smash them. Trample them.
I'm getting his caster, but honestly a lot of his
Guard.
damage is done.
Ready.
Uh,
Ever ready. Withdraw.
and I kinda doubt I will actually finish him off.
Them.
So
Battle ready. As you say. Blade guard.
okay, she's back.
Nature ordains it.
Actually, I'm taking the mid a bit.
Going forth.
So let me please click at my unit. Thank you. Thank you very much.
With haste. At speed. Swift.
Is it-
Ride them down. Azrai attack. Blade guard.
Lauren protects.
some spear riders over here,
The dark trees
and
glow.
I need to cast those knights down. Come on.
Blade guard. Your orders.
Raw magic is mine.
Burning Head is such a fun spell.
Rise, sons of Persia. At once. Now.
The forest song.
It's undercast Pit of Shades, which is generally not recommendable to use, but I don't really have choices right now.
At speed! Athel Lauren! Swift Hunters!
Spellweaver ready.
Yeah,
Blade
and
Guard!
I don't know if other region is watching. This is a problem with the Empire.
Sound the horns!
It's in the end Huntsman completely disabling all of your mobility.
Spring will come.
Very well.
Yeah, there's no way I turn this around.
Eternal Guard!
Spellweaver ready.
Flatten them! At speed! Eternal Guard! Let's hunt! With haste!
I am needed there.
Blade Guard! It is done!
Yeah, no way.
You have been bested. There is only defeat.
The catching up with chat now. Yeah, of course, Dreicher is a menace if you don't bring anything to kill her, but killing her is not really that hard as Empire, or you just isolate her in a unit of knights and forget about the rest of the match, because her armor piercing damage is trash, and yeah. The Huntsman, I really tried my best to focus them down, and still you have here 900 value, 800 value, some 750 on average, and that is despite me trying to kill them with all I had. And my archers, well, one got something done, I guess. One more here. They don't have stalk. They have worse shooting than the Huntsman, and yeah. White Stalkers did their job, but I still got completely out of position. Just knights. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just knights. She did surprisingly much. If I hadn't blundered my lord and lost 1500 golds and leadership penalty and everything for that, I might have gotten them it for a bit, but I don't think. The longer the game goes in this, the worse it gets for the Woodovs, because the other side just prints out knights and knights and knights, and you have nothing to answer for them. Or not a lot to answer for them. Because if you look at those stacks, that's a third of their value paid for. Because they got just shot by Huntsman. I'm actually not sure why he brings the Huntsman general. He should just bring Marcos with a net, it's just so much better. the match reported? The match is not yet reported. Let me do that then. Right side, and it's Empire versus what else? See, did we have some other Wood of players today that changed the stats? Wood Elves on 47% win rate, 85-96. So I think that got slightly more on both sides. How many matches are still going on? Not that many actually. Not that many. I wish there was something that could fight Empire Knights that is not as expensive as a Stag Knight. I wish. Also pointless. No need to come without shields. Doesn't work. With the Deepwood Scouts, I might have been able to play the shootout game against the what's it called? Huntsman? Empire Huntsman? Because they have stalks, so I didn't need to do some weird formation maneuver to avoid the Hellstorm rocket battery. Yeah, Flash is down on a Wild Rider beats the Empire Knights, but that's 8 wins. You pay, you need a supreme timing, and they still take a long time. So in the end, they still most likely get surrounded, get supported by some spears, or the moment that Flash to Stone runs off, they get killed by Huntsman. it's not really worth it. Like, you need magic to deal with a to go even with a 300 cost cheaper unit. That's not value. If you go play this, then you better be crazy better than your opponent. And Flash to Stone, yeah, you can go live with healing and Flash to Stone. But usually Miasma and Pit of Shades is just better. Pit of Shades is one that Huntsman or Silver Bullets or something like this. And Miasma is just good to punish cavalry. Like, really good to punish cavalry. It's a shooting 18-4 and with the Empire here. I have 16-4, so about as good as a bit less range, but if both sides have stock, it's hard to play around range. And yeah, the 8 bonus versus large makes them so killer units against Wood of Cavalry. And I don't think I would want to throw Wild Riders into this. Stack Knights also not, but they are at least armor piercing and don't need support to kill the Empire Knights. Though actually they might do, because they have to fight against 2 Empire Knights. The game went horrible. It was a bit to be expected. I am not experienced in the meta factions, so I had to take a slightly bad matchup. Because otherwise I would have ended up in matchups I have no experience in, and Tim doesn't let me turn that into an advantage, that I know the faction better. I can spectate games, but I can't hop into running games, so I will always stream my matchup for the rounds until I'm eliminated, and afterwards I stream the top 4 matches. Probably top 4. There might be some round in between to determine the top 4 if we have too many ties. Uh, Dark Elves are a really medium tier faction. Like, they are okay. You have to accept for some matchups that they are just bad and you won't be really able to do them, but you have to do that for almost all factions. If you always jump at the top factions, they usually change every bigger patch. So every few months. If you're fine with then switching this each time, which is totally doable, it not that frequent, like every 6 months, that you can totally do that, switch your main that often, and still get enough training in there, so that is really a main for you. But if you want to play one single faction constantly because you just love the thematics or something, then it's better to pick a medium tier faction. Though I guess if you love one faction so much, that's not really a question what you main then. They might be a bit boring because they by now play kinda same-ish, since that's actually not true. Most of the units are viable, like Sisters of Slaughters, Haganash Executioner aren't, the rest of infantry is, Doomfire is not, rest is fine. Yeah, you can diversify them a bit, but in the end it's almost I'm spinning around words. You know what I mean? Uh, it's mostly armor-piercing missile kite. That's what they're strong at, and yeah. Actually, before I forget that again, let me clean that up. And you can be removed. I think round 4 is done. Actually, round 3 is done. We have 11 players on 3 wins. I was bad at calculating, So we either get 3 or 4 players with 4 victories. So there's one spot in there for a 3 victory player with a good tiebreaker, which I'm currently top of the 2 victory, so they 1 behind, but the above me of course have all better chances because they now play someone against someone with 3 victories. I might also, if I play against Hitman Hippo and get his tiebreaker to 9, should be good. That's, I think, the only chance I could make it into finals. Round 4 is up. Let me see. Do I get Hitman Hippo? Or some of the other 3 victory players? Website's almost crashing again. Oh, the region got Hitman. Okay. 5 other players with 3 victories I could get. Get load. Website load. Too many players. I get Blood Penguin. Ah, that is unlucky. With this, my tiebreaker is at 8, and that's probably not enough. Very likely not enough. Alright, who did Blood Penguin play against today? Reginald Packerton, Anime, and nothing. If all other, no, if the opponents draw, both get the victory. If they actually draw, if they drop or draw due to technical issues that both are to be faulted for, both get a loss. But a draw is so rare. An actual draw with both reaching 1500 in the gameplay is so rare that you can't really punish that. Blood Penguin. Am I top of bracket? No, I'm not. So first pick goes to my opponent, and the map is gonna be Chateau de Roquefort. Picket bands. Only picks. Draft guests. Everyone fails to connect to my lobby currently. I think I need to reboot my game in a bit after this, so that I hopefully don't have problems with spectating then later on. I don't think there's today someone else streaming. Like, timed out. That's not good. There are always a few that are in Discord streaming, mostly the RTK folks, but I think they're today in a private channel and doing that to focus. So no, I don't think anyone is streaming today beside me. Okay, I have to reboot this game for a second. Apparently I have trouble joining lobbies, and I hope it fixes itself. Let's do the pigs while it's game is starting in the background. Picked, okay. Empire, and I think I'm gonna respond with Lizardman. I could go super tryhard and go Lizardman and Greenscans. I don't know how to play Greenscans, but whatever. Let's do it. Okay, Bretonia picked. Empire Bretonia. No, I can't play what else into that. Good against them. Question is not what is good against them, what can I play that is good against them. I think I go Dark Elves. Join now. Joining game. Yes. So, what picks do we have? Oh, also Dark Elves on the other side. So, Dark Elf, some Empire, some Lizards. Greenskins. Bretonia. And already forgetting things. Dark Elves. Dark Elves was a second. Alright. feel a bit bad for tryharding. This is so hard on picking lizards and greenskins, but my usually first pick with Empire was taken by the opponent, so my second pick usual. And as you probably win free DLC today if you make top 4, tryharding is if you don't try hard for this, when else? Opponent bans greenskins versus Empire. Nice, nice. That's what the greenskins are there here for, getting banned. Then my banning. Guess Lizard's Empire? And maybe Lizard Dark Elf. Don't think it's a super wise choice to go for or leave those so open. They are. This is really even. This is debated. And well, the mirror is a mirror, but I'm not really used to Dark Elf mirrors. Opponent bans it. Okay, and also Dark Elf greenskins, which is a horrible matchup. I can agree. So I just don't know that, so I'm gonna remove it. And then I think this. I just won that on Friday in the final, so oh, I could have updated, so Matrix in chat. Dark Elf. Was it? Yeah, and now I need to figure out what I wanted to ban. Empire and skins Britannia. Yeah, Lizard should have better time with Britannia. I won that today already once, so I'm rather hopeful for this one. But I also like Dark Elves versus Britannia. I know against the real Britannia mains I have a problem there because they have some strategies that really kick you in the butt. But if they play that slowly, and then the Dark Elves really can take them apart. write everything to my opponent? Yes, I did. Would be dumb if I sit around here and talk about things while waiting and then realizing that my opponent was the one waiting for me. I never did that before, no. Maybe it's actually better if I don't make it finals. My brain is slowly starting to cook over. Still no answer from my opponent as to what the actual matchup will be. Hope I'm getting answer quickly. Let's play Lizardman Britannia. So this one is out, and that's great. I don't have to think so hard. Switch over. Yep, this is off. Great. Where are my lizards? Did it save my build? No, it didn't. Greenwood lizards, and then I think I'm going with a very similar build to last time. Very similar. Just the horned one, not this time. They were a tiny bit disappointing. Yeah. Saurus. A lot of Saurus. Oh, you guys, and then two skinks. Do I want an ancient Sally or something to poke with the archers? Ah. It's risky. Guess I take the force of those. Simple and easy answer. Will this work as well in Chateau de Roquefort? It probably won't, because the map is way more open. But also my reinforcement lines are way closer, so... goes a bit into both ways. Stop thinking. Just do it. Okay, so we have 15 enemy units, which tells me absolutely nothing because like every Bretonian build has a shit ton of units. Because you can always pump it up with 100 gold peasants if you need to do so. Okay, you stack a bit. Actually, you don't stack that hard. At the right side to deploy. Those weird little houses here being impassable terrain. Actually, it's questionable which side is more open. How's that? Banger deployment, that's cool. I didn't even check that. Yeah, I just like trees. Let's pick left side. Ready to my opponents, and we can go. I see nothing, which is not unexpected. Be slower, and just have to get a look. We have King Luan Lankar. I think that's better for me. So I'm actually not sure. Like, Luan won't die. He won't die. He never does. Sort of Karn, Lion Shit, and not the beloved son of Bretonia, which is a map-wide buff once you get them. We have straight a Grey Knight opening and field trebuchets. Okay, I need to switch a bit gears to quickly get the mid. Mid also is harder to shoot at. Shooting already, because here's a hill, and I need some of you. Get onto the mid. How many archers are there? Only 2 units. That's okay for me. Fairly good even. Get a bit more over here. And those archers start shooting, and I don't want that, so I try to delete them. One is landing into the spears, which is very interesting. Them. Archers are routed once. Now we don't get them there. Get up here. Brace, and you come over here. I want to root the Grey Knights so that I get to charge on them with like everything I have. Temple guards and yeah, push everything else off the point. The Grey Knights took that way better than I hoped for. Not summoning good. Cast something useful, not right now. Should kill this Relic Ray. Oh, that's a bad pick here. Stay here and those missiles gone. Come please back. Yeah, those Jeffs are getting an earful. I didn't do it actually. Summon. Quickly get you into there. It would be really helpful. To kill the Grey Relic Ray here. No, don't turn right in front of them. Jesus. Treat a bit. Them. Kill it. Getting the archers. Brothers, Knights of the Round. Oh, please, be quick enough. Kinda was quick enough. Wow, getting really deleted over here. Not yet losing the points though, which is very good. Should get them the point first. Get them to the arch. Oh, that's bad. Can't click at things. Jesus. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Actually killing Master Money. Wow. And I'm actually not having a point lead. Wow, I thought I really should have by now. Ah, Master Mundi, you're running into the wrong direction. Ah, this is bad. Ah, I hate it. If you hover over this and try to click at this unit, it selects the control point below it. It's so dumb. I got this side, so now I need to hold it. No, Master Mundi is dead, and with that my line will completely break. Point. Losing mid. Oh, this charge is quite nice. Break it. Those are questing knights. It's actually funny. Stay on the point, stay on the point. Ah, drip feeding them in is though a bit of the worst thing I could do. Knights of the Realm. Unbraced. Okay. Wow. Okay, that charge was... Are those riots? No, those are normal Pegasus Knights. Wow.
Take it back.
Brace. It's just a caster here. Go there, brace. Go take the mid, don't do some stupid stuff here. Yeah, and now you're at the point where you realize you can't fight Bretonnian Cav with unarmored units. Just doesn't work. God, come over here. You go here, you go here. I need to get the point back quickly. And you push onto this. Actually, you come back. Cover the back of my... Don't think that's a good choice. Bit taking the mid again. Getting the Pegasus Knight there. Go resummon you again, so... Point, get on the point. Get everything terror routed? Oh my fucking god. Everything is a bit more than I was expecting. Is that... a new Grey Knight. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't kill Grey Knights. Not with the units I have on the field. Taking this one back, sir. Routed? Jesus. Why aren't you moving? Shit. Trying to kill Luan is utterly pointless. Especially if he has this buff active. Those cresting knights. Oh no, I should have landed them first. Now they're... Try to brace for the charge. Everything dead. Wow. Okay. I think now I'm really past the point of no return. And I should concede
You
it.
have been bested. There is only defeat.
Match 4, safe. Yeah, it's just Grail Knights doing Grail Knight stuff. And Lewin taking out Master Money, but yeah. They didn't do well. They were double summoned, also didn't do well. They actually kinda did well. But it's in the end just Grail Knights carrying. Didn't do a lot. Temple God were good. So it's definitely double summoned. They were fucking disappointing. All of the Spear Knights actually. How do you kill the good horses? Usually you just have enough SARs on point so that whatever they try to do, they stand in your spears and fight you there. And then you countercharge them with your good units. And I don't know, in the last matches, the Spear Knights, Spear Riders were decent, but this time they completely fluked out. I'm not sure, I need to check if the Damsel has Blood. I didn't see it being casted, so that doesn't has to mean a whole lot. I guess he kinda build related me a bit, because this build has no chance to win if I just come with triple Temple Guard and 5 stars or something. You see the value on the Temple Guard. This is justified, and this would have been way better. But the Bretonnian answer to that is to come with a lot of archers, which he didn't. So he would have kinda lost that on that account. Just baited on me. Coming with, well, lots of knights, spear riders. And those Colossedons I'm never gonna take again in this matchup. This was a horrible performance that they had there. Like, okay, they got charged, but ugh. Yeah. Now I can sit back and relax and cast the finals. Okay, my lord routing right away into the animal lines was really unlucky. He could have routed into my lines and not straight into diving into the enemy. It was a bit weird that he, yeah, chose the opposite direction, but whatever. If Master Mundi didn't die at this point, I'm pretty sure I would have won that. But his Grey Knights so totally didn't take damage. I need to check if... no, don't want this. No one plays quest battles. They didn't have Flesh to Stone. Just Regrowth and Earthblood. For some reason the Power Stone. That's really confusing. Let me check how the bracket is going. No, it's just one match left open, so otherwise I would hop into replay and look at this one thing again, where I routed the Grey Knights and then charged them with 2 Code Ones, Bear Riders, the Cohort, some Spears, and Master Mundi, and they came out of this with 80% HP, which was a bit confusing. So who's our top 4 actually? Is there a clean cut? Or do we have some make-up matches? No, okay. What a surprise, it's 4 RTK players. But not Houseplanned. Housecut, no, Hitman Hippo is no longer RTK. I'm sorry if you're watching this, I didn't want to mean this. Lord Chicken Feet, Tim the Wilder, Housecat, and Hitman Hippo. RTK players get really sweat mode often if they play tournaments, and they exchange their strategies a lot, so they have really fixed builds, but builds that are good, and they train amongst each other in playing the strong factions of a current patch, so they are good at that usually, which is a completely fair thing to do. You need to say that, but yeah. Yeah, they do share builds of other players too, but for me, I play really similar stuff, so they don't really have to do that all that much. I'm a bit predictable. The opening lineup was good, but then I just need more spears. Those Vanguard deployment gives them some justification at least. Where's it? What I'm looking for? Here, Temple Guard. Maybe 2 is enough. isn't enough. Yeah, if I come with a build like this, I could have just melee stat checked the Bretonnians. You can have other monsters that can kill the Grey Knights, but you have to get really far up there. Master Money is already not bad. He's expensive though. This Thunderous one I've seen sometimes, but usually you don't try to kill the Grey Knights directly. You try to kill all the infantry, because then the Grey Knights have no other option than to charge into your spears and halberds unsupported. But yeah, easier said than done sometimes. You can go the full angry mode and come with a Shredder. And the Shredder can fight Grey Knights. Totally can. Absolutely can. Just have to be rather careful with archers in the setup. If the other side has a substantial amount of archers, you need to make sure to break through to them before they kill you. So you need to sit back a bit, maybe get 1-2 other Saurus, maybe the shield ones, and then push through the infantry. And the Shredder, he has so much leadership killing abilities with Fear, Terror, Dread Aversion. He can basically plow through Bretonnian peasants without getting slower. Okay, so apparently some of the top 4 aren't really up to playing right now, if I interpret the tournament chat channel right, that they don't want to play this today and either do it tomorrow or just the 4 which have qualified. This was an important part of this tournament, determining those. So that means I have nothing to show anymore, which means I crash my game. No, it caught itself. Which means I will be ending the stream for today, and yeah, see you on the next one, which I don't know when it will be. See ya!